Relax your shoulders, do some big shoulder rolls. Big shoulder rolls, that's it. Big shoulder rolls. Exaggerate the move. Knees are soft. This is good for your shoulder girdle, good for your lymphatic area as well. And in fact, when I'm speaking about lymphatics, we're going to start with our big 6 today. Let's go the other direction. Hitting the big 6 points in the body to move toxins out, improve circulation through the lymphatic system. And you want to make sure that you are hydrated, you're drinking through the day. Good, let's relax those shoulders. Okay, have a look left, have a look right. Feel as though you're reaching out through the crown. Nice and slow. In through the nose, out through the nose. Good, chin comes down, lift the back of the neck up, up, up to the ceiling. And then the chin comes up. You can kiss the sky. Nice stretch for underneath the chin there. Relax the chin down, lift the back of the neck. Always want to think of lengthening and then coming up and back to center. Okay, let's shift those eyes 45 degrees to your right and then move the chin up in that direction. And I want you to either kiss the sky or smile, and we're going to hold for about 10 seconds. And then gently back to the center. So you feel a nice stretch, engaging your muscles here in the front. We're going to do this on the other side. So about 45 degrees, and then move the chin, and then kiss the sky. Right in the front here on the side, you've got your SCM, scalings. And back to center. Beautiful. We want to remember to work these muscles in our neck area as well. Okay, so to begin with, big 6, we're just going to go back and forth along the clavicle bone here. Let's massage. This is something that I personally do throughout the week. I don't do it every day, but I do this several times a week. Now you can just tap it. And as I said, it works that lymphatic system in the body. Breathe, detoxing the body. And we'll do some massage. And you don't have to do all 3. We're doing all 3 today together. You can just massage or tap. I like to do the combination. And I find it's just a nice chance to take some time for myself. When I do this, I tend to do this in the morning. I'll open my curtains, look out my window, look into nature. Good, and relax. Nice, let's do the other side. Back and forth. As I said, it does not take long to do. You'll see we'll get through this pretty quick. It's a nice way to start your day, get things moving. Even before, like if you're gonna go for a walk or a bike ride or a workout or getting ready for work or getting the kids up. Anyway, now we're going to do some tapping along the clavicle bone, up and down, or horizontal here, out and to the center. And nice breaths in and out. Okay, circular motions. It's like a little massage for yourself as well, right? Good. Beautiful. And relax. breath in and out. Good. Okay, now we're gonna go, now we can start with both hands if you'd like, up and down underneath the ears here, the neck area. Good. Up and down. And if you have sinus issues, this might help to drain those sinuses. Open things up. Good. And then for tapping, I would just do one at a time here. And when you did go up and down like that, you don't want to have to go too hard, so just gentle. I know with massage therapy, with my massage therapy background, and I work the neck, I would work one side and then work the other. You've got your carotid artery along here. Breathe. So it's good to work one side and then the other. Nice. Now for massage, we'll just do one hand at a time. Just get right in there. I mean, you can even grab your SCM here if you like. And you could always do this slower as well. And like I mentioned, you don't have to do the 3 with like rubbing up and down. You can do the tapping and that could be enough. You could just do the massage. I just find the combination, like I said, is nice. So massage right in there. Good. Okay, very good. So let's relax the hands down. Does that feel maybe a little more open? Hopefully that does. Now let's go to the armpit. So we're underneath the armpit. So you're just gonna massage up and down. You can just relax your arm across. I just have it up so that you can see what I'm doing here. But wherever you wanna put your arm, just get under there. Good, up and down, around the breast tissue there. Good, and tap. Front and chest here, and breathe into it. This is so good for your body. There we go, and then massage. And with the massage, if you want to get into the muscles here, you can get right in there. You may be a little tender, so listen to your body. Just do what feels good. All right, we'll do the other side, so up and down. I know in yoga practice, there are massages for the breast, pec area, lymphatic underneath the arm, and then also in Qigong, there are massages for the breast as well. So really important, keeping that circulation. Good. That's it, up and down. Preventative for any issues. There we go. And then we can knock. And tap, I guess. Up and down. Beautiful. And now we'll get into some more of a massage. You can squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Lovely. And relax. All right, we're opening up this whole area. So now we're going to be moving down. One hand on the belly, on your navel, palm on the navel, the other hand on your solar plexus. And we're just going to go up and down. Now this is good to do, of course, before eating. Just get some juices flowing, good for digestion, as well as you've got lymphatic through here. Breathe into your center, relax your shoulders, and let's just tap. In Chinese medicine, they say that it's really good to massage your abdominal area every day. I try to do that, and sometimes I try to remember even before eating, taking a few minutes to massage. Okay, now we can do some nice circular motion. So I'm going up my right, down my left. Up my right, down my left. And breathe into it. Twists are also really good to do before eating as well. Good for digestion. It can help even with preventing heartburn when you do a little bit of this prior to eating. Excellent. Okay, so now down into the inguinal area. So right in the crease here, we're just going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. These are your leg gates, Qigong. You've got, like I said, you've got lymphatic system through the inguinals here. Breathe, and then we can tap. And then we'll do some massage, so circular motions. So super important, we're detoxing today. I mean, it's super important anyway to be drinking a lot, but you want to make sure you get your fluids. So we'll make sure we have some water after this, and then keep that in mind through the day. Good stuff. All right, nice massage. Now let's go to the back of the knees, so up and down, just up and down. Up and down. On the sides a little bit, the insides. Great warm up for the knees as well, because we're going to be doing some work today with our legs. Now we can knock. And then do some massage, circular massages. Got a lot of acupressure points through this area. If you've got lower back issues, this is a good area to work as well. So circular massages. And relax. Lovely. Okay, so we've done our big 6. So now what I'd like you to do, we're going to go up on the balls of the feet and come down on the heels. Up on the balls, down. Knees soft. You can use your arms. Inhale. So we are knocking those bones from our heels. And what this does, this helps to strengthen the bones in the body. And bonus, as we inhale through the nose, out through the mouth, you're releasing stress. So we're improving circulation, improving ankle strength, leg strength, bone strength, and releasing stress. Pretty good. Three more. You can do this seated as well, knocking those heels into the floor. One more. Good, shake it out. Now you can always do that a little longer if you'd like, but even if you want to use that exercise on its own to release stress and anxiety, worry, you can do that on its own for several times. Next one, let's just shake it out. We've moved that lymphatic, so we're going to shake our body. exhale out the mouth. As we're moving, we're in the summer now, where we are here. We're going to use the sound for the heart, so H-A-A-A. And release as you exhale. So release any heaviness in the heart area. It's very clearing. Just shake your arms, your legs. And if you don't, you can even just do a sigh if you want. Shake it out. Your spine, suboccipital, right down through the spine, down to the base. We'll do one more. Shake, shake, shake. And slow it down. Close your eyes. If you feel comfortable with that, or if your eyes are open, just softly gaze at something. Just breathe. Breathe into your center. Slow, long, deep breaths in and out through the nose. Nice and gentle, nothing is forced. I want you to check in with yourself, see how you're feeling. What a great way to wake up the body. Ready for the day ahead. Very healing. As I said, a great warm-up before doing any activity or just starting your day. Excellent. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. Perfect. Have some water. You want to stay hydrated. Once again, thank yourself for taking this time for you. Beautiful work today. Wonderful working with you today as well. Love, light, and Qi.